What's up, everybody? This your girl Info, Big Veg, still a mess, La Dama O, and we are here with the pilot.
Yeah.
From PMG Entertainment.
Yes,
What's up?
PMG LLC. Let's get it.
Let's get it. So we're celebrating. Also, we're celebrating, Black History Month.
Absolutely.
And we're, infusing it with the Afro-Latino, Latinx, entertainment, people that are in business from Afro-Latino, that culture, that community as well, which is a whole nother ball game. So welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm humble to be here.
I'm glad you're here.
Yes. And being Afro-Latino myself, being Dominican, it's a great experience. So it's a great thing to be in this position that I'm in, to put on for my Dominican people, for my Afro people as well, for my African people, I'm just humble to be here, humble to be alive.
What does PMG stand for?
PMG, it's an acronym for Pilot Music Group LLC, PMG LLC.
And how did you come up with the pilot? This I gotta know.
Okay, the pilot. Here we go. Okay. So growing up, they call me Half. It's always been 50-50 with me. That's why they call me Half. I sort of incorporated the pilot because I always felt like I fly high. I always felt like the captain of the spaceship or the captain of the plane, and it's just, I adopted that, I want to say about 6 years ago, right around the time when I started recording on my own. It wasn't given to me. I adopted it myself. So that's where the pilot comes from. So it was half that. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know that. It was half the pilot at first until I had someone in Spanish say, "Tú eres mitad piloto," which means you're half of a pilot. I'm like, nah. Nah, that's not me. Right. So then after that, believe it or not, it came out. I was recording music, and I was like, it's the pilot. It came out as an ad lib almost.
Okay.
And then I gravitated towards it, and I stuck with it, and it's the pilot. I'm here. Let's get it.
I like it.
I like El Piloto.
El Piloto? Yeah.
It sounded good, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a whole nother market with that name.
Facts. We can tap the Spanish market with that one. Yeah.
Do you think there's any disadvantages in the music industry being Afro-Latino? Do you see there's any disadvantages?
No, not at all. You know what? I actually think it's an advantage. I don't think that market has been tapped into like that. I mean, we get like we were speaking earlier about Bad Bunny and we, the different genres. But as far as being the CEO as myself, I don't see too many that are out there like that. So I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to just grab onto what I have and just take off. we on a plane, baby. Let's get it.
There you do it.
Yeah.
Well, why music though? Why music? I mean, what makes you stand out? What's gonna make you stand out and your group stand out from everybody else? I mean, everybody is a rap artist. Everybody is a producer. Everybody's an engineer. Everybody's owns their own label, things like that. So what is going to make people gravitate toward PMG?
Yeah. Great question. I like that. PMG LLC. Okay, so I've been involved with music since I was a kid. I started, I played trumpet, I played drums, I played keyboard. I played different instruments growing up, and I always felt, and then in turn I turned into an artist, but I always felt that I wanted to put something together and showcase other people's talents. I'm stepping away from, you heard a song earlier called Play the Game, which is on the album too. It's track number 9 on To The Top Volume 1. Go get that right now, all platforms. I want to tap into different markets. I want to tap into finding new talent. So, PMG LLC, when I devised this company, when I put it together, it wasn't just a record label. When I LLC'd my company, I put on there marketing, promotion. I put on there, I'm an engineer, I'm a producer, I mix and master, I'm the executive producer on To The Top Volume 1. I have publishing. All that's incorporated under the PMG LLC umbrella. So my main focal point is to showcase talent. I have 3 artists that I signed on my label, which they signed in August. Believe it or not, I'm humbled and I thank God, but I haven't been in business a year yet. And the moves that we're making, in April it'll be a year. So to answer your question, what's going to separate me from the music, from anybody else that's in the music industry is my marketing strategy. I put a billboard up for my company. I have digital flyers. I have obviously business cards, things like that. But just my passion for music, finding new talent and looking for that next person out there, And my marketing strategy is crazy. The way I market and promote, not too many people are doing what I do.
That's what's up. Yo, I gotta salute you, man. You're doing your thing. You put a billboard up.
Absolutely, digital billboard. I had it up for a while too.
You had it like on a highway.
I have it on my IG. If you follow me, it's the Pilot ITSDAPILOT. It's a digital billboard. It came up every 2 minutes, man.
That's dope.
Every 2 minutes. I got a video. If you look on my I don't know, I did it on my stories, but it might have been, you know how it goes for 24 hours. But it's definitely on my wall. ITSDAPILOT. It's the Pilot on Instagram. You'll see it on there. Nah, that's on my Facebook. Yeah, it's my on my Facebook. Huh? Most niggas don't do that. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I always been business savvy. I always had the mentality of business. What is my next move when it comes to business? So as I said earlier, I wanted to put together a record label, but also I wanted to put together a marketing firm. I didn't just want to put together a record label. I want to market these guys, and the things that we've done so far. Radio's everything, and I'm always humbled to be here with you, Miss Info, because you guys give us the opportunity to showcase our music and to really put ourselves out there like that. But, you know, things like that. I know that I'll be on radio hosting my show one day. You know, that's the type of way I think. I'm a visionary type of guy that I seen myself already here. I seen myself, believe it or not, real quick, before you ask me another question. I seen myself here when I was 15 years old. I promise you. Stop. I promise you. I drew a picture of the Ruff Ryder logo. And next time I come up, I'm going to show it to you. So you see I'm not BSing you.
Well, you can always do a show. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. We can talk about that. We can make some.
Always says when you come after the first time,
your family now.
Family. Right. You can definitely have a show on Ruff Ryder Radio. But we'll talk about that. That's a whole nother show.
That's off the mic.
That's a whole nother situation.
That's off the mic.
So a lot of artists want to know, because you know, everybody's looking to get signed. Everybody wants to be a part of a record label and you know, make the big bucks. What do you look for in an artist? Like, 'cause you have to go out and you search for artists.
Right.
You know, we have Still a Mess. He's the, you know, our rap star here.
Oh yeah.
On the Ride
He
does this thing.
Sorry, ain't know, bro.
Let's get money.
You know, so
I need some New York talent.
So what are you always looking for, like, in an artist? Like, what do you? I mean, what are you looking for?
Number one thing.
That's always a question. I watch like the shows where they're always, you know, having the competition.
Like, what are the special features?
Yeah,
what is?
I'm gonna tell you the number one thing with me. The number one thing is at the top of my list is work ethic. That's it. If you have work ethic, your talent could be trash. I mean, not super trash, because we got to work with something. But I can work with it.
That's kind of an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Talent
I mean, it is an oxymoron, right? but understand what I'm trying to say.
No, but it's common sense.
Understand what I'm trying to say. Understand this: if you have a lot of talent and no work ethic, it's not going to work. Game over.
That is so true.
You're not doing anything for yourself or for me.
Right.
You know, so I'll be wasting my time. You know, I really would be wasting my time. So work ethic is number one. Obviously, talent. You know, and you have to be slightly marketable. You know, it can't be. We can't be walking into something where I know I can't market you like that. You know, but yeah, that's it. Yeah. Work ethic. I would say to answer your question, work ethic.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's real.
That's dope. I got a quick question. As far as your label and the sound that comes out of the label, what can you say? What genres and what sounds come out of the
We have a little bit of everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know,
okay,
talk
so
about the versatile sound that y'all provide.
Right. All right, so PMG LLC, like as Big Veg just said, we're very, very versatile. When I started the record label, I wasn't just looking for one sound, because you got to remember, when I started as an artist as well, so I had my own sound. I was looking for an R&B singer, which a lot of labels out here don't really have. I have a Quasi MC. You can follow him. I am Quasi on Instagram.
There you go.
He's an amazing creative artist. He's actually. I am Quasi MC. I'm sorry.
He's like, get it right.
He said, get it right.
Say it right.
He's an R&B singer. He has a song out right now called Mine, which we'll probably get into in a little bit. We have Luke King, which is more the trap artist. You know, Luke King.
Luke King,
he's the bad boy.
Luke King, like Mortal Kombat. Luke King.
Mortal Kombat. Luke King.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Well, you want to do that real quick into the mic?
There you go. Do that. Get it.
Wow.
Okay.
And then we have King Breeze. King Breeze, man. King Breeze is an amazing artist. He's very versatile. I would say he's more. I don't like labeling too much, because everybody. I would like to think everyone's their own, their own person within music. But I would say he's more like a hip hop type of guy. You know.
Okay.
He can just come up with anything, man.
We call him the freaking nature.
Yeah, we played this. Matter of fact, we played this song Katie. We just played this song Katie, and that was King Breeze. Track number 2 on To the Top Volume 1. So
there you go.
How do you deal with different artists being, an artist yourself as well?
Right.
Because you're talented as well, and you have all these different artists. How do you deal with balancing all of that and still keeping yourself current with your music, and how do you make it work?
I don't sleep. That's number one. If I do, it's very, 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 very minimal. Right. You know, I was put here for a reason. I will not stop. I won't stop at nothing to make sure they shine and to make sure this company grows to where it's going to be. So that's how the mentality that I have is, until I do that, until I see $1 million, $1 million, and I see them with $1 million in their pockets, I'm going to get some sleep. That day, that's when I'll get a little bit of sleep.
No. You take a couple naps.
Maybe.
No, naps are cool. Hustles take naps.
Yeah.
You just don't sleep.
I will encourage you.
Based on Nas,
to sleep every now and again. You know what I'm saying?
The way I balance it is just keeping in mind that I have a job to do.
There you go.
My job is to make sure these guys are showcased. They're on the radio. Their music is out. Their music is on all platforms right now. You know, you can find them everywhere. That's my job. That's how I balance it out. To answer your question.
Well, we're gonna get into the music. We're gonna play King Breeze. Ball.
Okay, yeah, let's get it.
And then we come back, we're going to continue on with this conversation.
Okay, thank you.
Stay with us, y'all. This is the Ride Along. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Shake it up and get a sample. Rubber bands out the band. I think I'm gonna ball out. In the city, hit the strip with my niggas. I'm breaking them all out. Got it.
All Out. I like that song.
Yo, I always love when people come in here and jump around. It's the best.
It's the best vibe. Yeah, it's the best vibe.
You know it's lit when it's like that.
Yo, for real.
I love it.
Yes, for our viewers that don't get a chance to see the video yet, it was very turned up in this.
It's always turned up.
It was turned up.
Stay lit on the Ride Along. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Man.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you. So tell us a little bit more yourself as a man, as a person. You know what I'm saying? Do you have a family? Do you have a wife, kids?
Nah, I'm single. I have a son. He's 10.
Okay.
You know, as a man, I stand where I stand. I just want to keep my mark and make my mark and keep my mark here. Man, listen, I was put here. I believe I was put here to take care of the people. You know, I don't call myself a prophet, even though in one of my songs I say, ain't nobody stopping me to profit with the prophecy. Turn profit into property. The pilot fly it properly.
Okay.
Come on, man.
They gotta buy the rest.
Right, yeah.
But nah,
You know, so you got to get that stream.
listen,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
nah,
Don't give them too much.
To answer your question, as a man, I just want to do my job, as I said earlier, man. And I wanted to make a point going to that. As far as the marketing, I'm in New York right now. If you listen to me right now, I'm looking for artists in New York as well. I'm looking for different markets. I want New York. I want Philadelphia. I want Cali. I want a little bit of everything. So if you're in New York right now, follow me on Instagram, ITSDAPILOT. It's the pilot, and let's get money.
We got a few artists we might want to run your way.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Miss Info. Let's get
Definitely.
money. Absolutely.
We got a few artists here at the Ride Along. We got
Okay.
40, Still a Mess.
Oh yeah, 40's my man.
Hey,
Shouts to
yeah,
40 up in
well,
YO.
We got a lot of them coming
And see,
on.
but also, go to your point real quick. They don't have to be signed to PMG LLC. I could just market you. Right. You know, we could just sign a marketing contract or a managing contract, and we won't get money.
Big Veg, do we have to cut Miss Info a check?
Yes.
I know you're always trying to get paid.
8%.
How much percent?
Nah, y'all family. It's cool. Like 2%.
Okay, 2%.
So my question for is the pilot.
Yeah.
Y'all silly.
There had to be someone in your life who was very influential. Who was that person, and what did that person do to get you here where you are?
Okay, now influential when you say in life or in
In
music?
music.
In music?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yo.
Let's start with life. And then we'll get into music. I
would
want to hear
say-
the top fives.
Okay.
I want to hear the MCs.
In life, right?
The
Life, I would say my mom. I have to pay. My mom, shouts to my mom, man. Her birthday was just the second.
Happy birthday, Alta Gracia.
I mean, the fourth. I'm lying. The fourth.
Feliz cumpleaños. Yes, Mama Pilot.
He's not the first person.
He's the third, right?
He's
Mama
the third.
Pilot?
He's the
Rod
third.
DMC was the first. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Her birthday was yesterday. Shouts to my mom, man.
Shouts to you.
All right,
What's
so
up?
when it comes to music, listen to me very well. I told you when I was 15, stay out the dark, because when the sun is down, run it, clown.
Hey.
Come up off that. Who is that?
DMX.
DMX, baby. Come on, man. Salute to DMX, man.
DMX.
I've been following this dude, and I don't idol worship. I don't idolize anyone, but his work ethic, the way DMX came out and just smashed the scene. It was
So mom.
Huh?
Mom
So mom
was
and DMX.
influential.
Mom was influential.
So how was she influential?
Well, she put me in different music. As I said, I played the drums, I played the trumpet growing up. I was, believe it or not, at one point as a young kid, I was in a choir. You know, I don't sing much, and I leave that to Quasi MC. I don't sing much, but she kept me involved with music and kept me, you know, and she was also always a business lady too. I watched my mom grind, hustle, and work a lot, so that gave me the, you know, the business mindset to be able to be where I'm at today, man. So great question, by the way, La Dama. Oh,
Ow.
Right. Can I add on to that?
Please do.
As far as influences, let's keep on going. Top 5 MCs.
Top 5 MCs. DMX. Let's go with 1.
DMX.
Tupac.
Whoa.
Tupac.
That's 2.
And we stopping there, baby.
Oh.
That's it.
He gave us the top 2.
That's it.
He gave us top 2. That's it.
Wait. Can we get like 3 bonus ones?
3 bonus.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? No, not even.
All right, I'll give you a bonus. I'll give you a bonus.
Wait. This is what I want you to do. Okay. I want you to give me 3 more that are under the radar that you feel that deserve recognition but don't get recognition.
Big L.
Okay.
Cannabis.
Don't disagree with the man. It's his list. How you disagree with that man's list?
You said 3?
Yeah, 3. That's
Big
2.
L, Cannabis, and Big Pun.
Big Pun.
Big Pun.
Well, I mean, Big Pun for sure. Big
Pun, bro.
Hold on.
I'm speaking lyrics.
You
and
can't
right.
argue with his list.
That's him.
Right.
What is that?
Exactly.
He's like, you're right.
Yeah.
Y'all like Big Pun.
I almost slipped for a second because I was like, you know what it is? I listen to Cannabis's like recent stuff.
No, we're not talking Cannabis recent stuff.
I was hoping to hear
those times. Did you ever see that cipher with DMX, Cannabis, Big Pun, all of them sitting at the table?
Classic Cannabis.
That's what
that's
I'm
a different Cannabis.
That's the Cannabis I grew up on.
Right.
Cannabis
Wow.
you talking about?
Right.
We're not talking about no reg. We talking about that.
Yeah, we're not talking about the Cannabis that pulled
Cannabis.
That the battle.
Yo, listen.
We talking about that real Cannabis. We ain't talking about no Reggie.
Yo.
Hello.
But like,
hola.
But like Info said, that's his list, and that's where it comes.
Right, how you debate his list? I love it.
Yeah.
Gotta respect.
Tell us where we can find your music. Tell us where we can get PMG. How we can find you.
All right.
If artists want to come and have you listen to music. How are they gonna do that?
All right. To the Top Volume 1 is available on all streaming platforms right now. Apple, Spotify, Pandora, you name it, it's on there. You know, Tidal. To the Top, as I said, is a various artist album. That's how it's categorized. So you have to look for it through It's the Pilot, which through the artist. It's the Pilot, Quasi MC, King Breeze, or Luke Kang. You'll find it. I promise you. You just got to go down. You put the name in, go down the album, and I promise you it's going to be on there. You know, you can also find us on YouTube, on Pilot Music Group LLC on YouTube. We have a couple videos on there. We got a couple more coming. You know, keep your eyes open. We moving and grooving. You know, like I don't sleep. So that should tell you something.
Tell us about this song you guys did together as a group.
No Coming Down. Well, we have a couple. We have 2 group songs on there.
Okay.
Well, actually, me and Luke Kang have a song called "Play the Game." And we have a group song which is "No Coming Down," where you're gonna play now. And then we also have "Time 2." We end the album with "Times 2," which is Luke Kang. I had 3 of my artists on there, but "No Coming Down." No Coming Down, we made for a performance, specifically for a performance that we did over the summer, you know, and it just turned into, that song wasn't going to go on the album, but it explains almost what the album is about. It was for the Latin Festival,
Okay.
It's on Latin, La Dama, on Latin Fusion, like we're going to talk about it. But yeah, it was for the Latin Festival, and it just, in turn, it just became what the album is about. It's No Coming Down. It's To the Top, you know, To the Top Volume 1 available everywhere right now. Go get that. But No Coming Down is by me, It's the Pilot, Quasi MC, King Breeze, and Luke Kang, man. It's an amazing song. Let's get money, man.
All right, y'all. This is the Ride Along. Your girl Info, Big Veg, Still a Mess, La Dama, and PMG, the Pilot, is in the building. Thank you all for coming through.
I appreciate you having us.
Follow us on SoundCloud, YouTube, the Ride Along with a Y.
With a Y, y'all.
We're going to close out the show. Stay tuned for them Bronx Boys coming up after this.
Let's do it.
So let's get it with PMG, No Coming Down. The whole squad.
The whole squad.
Let's
It's
get
on
money.
Is on it.
Let's go.
Let's get it, y'all.
To the
We
top.
out.
Yeah.
Right out.
Yeah! Pilot Music Group LLC. PMG LLC. I told you, man, we took flight, ain't no coming down. It's to the top. Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, we at the top and we ain't coming down.
No way.
We hit the scene and we shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that they let us down. They getting crazy when we come around.
Yeah, we at the top and we ain't coming down.
No way.
We hit the scene and we shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that they let us down. They getting crazy when we come around.